Alright guys, I'm not gonna lie, straight up excited to do this one. Why? Because Deathstroke's a fascinating character. Like, when I grew up, I thought Deathstroke was a badass. Like, the way he was constantly bullying the Teen Titans when I would watch the show, his whole appearance, his skill set. He just seemed like a more ratchet Batman. I loved it. And throughout the years, I've had a mixed relationship as a content creator with making Deathstroke content. Some people rank him really high, some people rank him really low, and it kind of makes a confusing meta you have to work with. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter for this video, because today's video is a celebration of how badass Deathstroke is. This is his Goon Moments video. If you love content like this, make sure to smash the like button, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any content. If you've been getting just bodied by the notification system and you're not seeing my videos, you could also join my Discord server, which is free to join. And I ping everybody every time a video drops on either my channel or my second channel, The Coffee Shop. And if you want to see your favorite character on either channel, I have the prices on videos. So go ahead and hit me up on Discord to talk purchasing. I'd love to do so. And overall, just thank you for the support. Shout out to the Legion of Goons, all my fans. And without further ado, let's get into this Deathstroke being the coolest assassin video. I hope you guys enjoy. Without further ado, let's begin. Part 2 will be determined by the likes. So if you get the 400 likes, we'll drop part 2. Or you can go ahead and purchase it. It's up to y'all. But anyways, first moment is his Rebirth. Like, we're gonna get into Rebirth because he does have a bunch of moments, but I kind of want to get you guys started somewhere fun. And in my opinion, that's Rebirth. So Deathstroke was thinking back on his life, right? And he was like, yo, when I look at it step by step, I'm the GOAT. And he was like, when I was in the military, all his life he had prepared. He had actually, like, grown up, in my opinion, pretty realistic. Like, he's a little more realistic than even Captain America to me. Just because he kind of grinded towards being that military life all his life. For example, he was like fencing in high school, and eventually he became a GOAT in the military, got experimented on, and would go on to become the GOAT mercenary. And he thinks back on it, he's like, I did a lot of shit, I body bagged a lot of people, I betrayed people I loved the most, but I was chasing the bag. So immediately you start out with no regrets vibe Deathstroke, which was just amazing because, like I said, I always thought he was cool, and clearly he is, even starting off right away in Rebirth. Next is a vibe check delivered by Deathstroke. Here's the thing with Deathstroke, right? If you try to convince him you have a certain power or you're capable of something in particular, he's gonna test that shit. He's gonna pull up on you and be like, yo, I heard you said you could do this and that. Let's get the smoke. Let's get the poppin'. And this occurred with another villain. So he's obviously, Deathstroke's not taking shit from anyone. And he hears this villain in particular can control time. Of course, Deathstroke saw through the bullshit, saw what he was trying to do, saw who he thought he was, figured out how to take him down, planted bombs on him, and put that boy in a blender. That's right. Don't fake the funk on Deathstroke. If you're not really built like that, he's gonna figure you out and take you out. And that's exactly what happened here. Next is another major flex by Deathstroke. As you can tell by now, he's the king of the flex. This occurred in politics, right? We find out that Deathstroke does not play about the politics. So he gets into it with the congressman, right? This congressman's talking shit. He forgets who he's talking to. Deathstroke's like, look, bitch, I need you to understand something. And he was like, I am so good at my job. I've been putting in work for so long that there is literally not a politician in America I can't put my hands on. And just to prove his point, starts putting hands on the congressman. He's like, bro, I need you to understand before you talk crazy to me that anybody can get touched if I want to. If I have prep time too, you're definitely getting put in a body bag, dummy. Yeah, big L for Congress thinking they scaled to Deathstroke, but he let it be known real quick that he can bag anyone. Next, we got to talk about him running down on someone for the merch. That's right, this is his beef with Dr. Icon. So, Dr. Icon is very important, and some of you, if you even know a little bit about Deathstroke, might kind of recognize the name. He's a dude that is Steph Curry with the suit building. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, the suits he makes are OD. Very strong, some of the best on the market. And he runs into Deathstroke and starts swapping hands with him. And keep in mind, Dr. Icon's talking greasy because he's like, yo, I clearly have the better suit. And Deathstroke's like, yo, you might have the better suit, you might have the better merch, but are you built different? And of course, he styles on Dr. Icon despite being at a suit disadvantage. And of course, famously, Deathstroke rocks Icon merch after and has rocked it. And it's just funny that he vibe checked someone that literally gave him his merch later. Next, we gotta talk about the time that Deathstroke forgot to close the back door and survived anyway. If y'all don't know, Deathstroke once got snaked by the ones he loved the most. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie to you, he deserved it. He's a horrible person, but he was at one point trying to clutch a W, clutch the bag on a mission, right? His son was involved. In short, son's taken prisoner, shit goes wrong. And instead of like prioritizing saving his son, he prioritized the W. Son ended up messed up because of it, like traumatized. Like, it was horrible. And so one day, his wife put the gun to the back of his head and is like, yo, you're a terrible person. Deathstroke's like, I'm not gonna hold you. I don't really have a counter argument. I'm a super gremlin. And as a result, she pulls the trigger. That's right. Shoots him in the back of the head. Most would die, but of course, Deathstroke didn't because he's a savage. And he comes back from that with the infamous eye patch. Now, this next moment, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's nothing special in terms of like its value to the story, but it's just another classic moment of Deathstroke being a badass, right? So he gets ran down on by literal waves of enemies, Call of Duty style, right? And they have RPGs. They start firing on him. He gets rocked by RPGs. Completely thrown out of the picture, and they're talking shit. They're like, yo, we got the drop on Deathstroke. Bopped him with RPGs. He immediately pops back out with the Glock and is like, yo, listen, I know you guys think you're sweet because you got the numbers and you hit me with RPGs, but I'm about to beat the shit out of y'all. And literally just starts opening fire on all his ops, taking care of the wave, and making sure they knew right away they didn't scale to the boy, even if they got the drop on him. Now, this next moment, I'm not gonna lie to you, my boy Deathstroke is definitely risking cancellation from PETA, but he's gonna risk it for the bag, because that's what he does. So, Deathstroke gets into a brawl with basically fake Deathstroke. Fake Deathstroke brings a bunch of lions that immediately jump Deathstroke. So Deathstroke's fighting them, and he's looking around, he's like, yo, I know you know my scaling, like, I know you know what I've accomplished. Did you really think lions would help you beat me? And he's like casually wrestling with these lions, and then eventually you see one of them definitely dropped in the background, but he flies off on those hoes, but he was casually mauling these lions. And it was just funny to see how like non-threatening lions were to him, and how he was almost like offended that the dude thought, or like anyone thought lions could press him. Next, we have Deathstroke pulling the moves, pulling the crossovers on Superman. I'm absolutely here for it because, as you guys know, if I have a chance to hate on Superman, I just might. But anyways, getting into this, Deathstroke gets pulled up on Superman. Superman's like, yo, Deathstroke, everybody knows you've been up to some crazy shit as of late. I'm gonna need you to pipe down and come with me. And Deathstroke's like, yo, I know you're the big dog where you hang out, but you don't talk to me like that. And he's like, I ain't gotta listen to you. I ain't gotta do what you say. I don't have to care what you say. And he was like, how about you get it up out of here before I flex the new upgrades? Of course, this doesn't sit well with Superman. they begin to scrap. The problem with Superman, the boy Deathstroke has new threads. The suit actually absorbed what Superman was throwing at him and hit him back with it, right? So Superman gets dropped. I'm talking about actually got hurt by the move. And he's like, yo, you think you can like get away with that? And Deathstroke was like, yeah, bitch. And yeah, they continued brawling longer after that, but still, the fact that like he withstood an initial brawl from Superman and dropped him with the suit while talking shit was god tier and an amazing moment. Now, before we get into the final moment, make sure to smash that like button. This is when Deathstroke proved, like, even if you tried to take away a major vantage from him, it doesn't matter. So, at one point, he goes blind for a stretch, right? Like, the boy is completely blind. So, he's balling out here without vision. And this group of thugs / assassins pull up on him. That man, Deathstroke, regardless of eyesight, literally mauled them, put them all on t-shirts and was like, yo, just because I'm blind doesn't mean I won't beat the shit out of you casuals. And he's like, next time you pull up, make sure you bring someone that's like actually worth my time. And yeah, they got absolutely t-shirted. And of course, the boy Deathstroke starts rolling around with an attack dog while he's blind, which is amazing. But if you guys want to see that and other crazy Deathstroke moments, make sure to smash the like button, and we will see part 2. Again, hit me up on Discord if you want to purchase any videos for this channel or the coffee shop, and keep a lookout for the coffee shop. I posted a couple videos yesterday, and I'm going to be posting a massive project over there on Marvel Cosmology today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's been your boy Jobbers and Goons, and I'll see y'all later.